back in March and April when COVID first hit, we didn't feel like it was appropriate to just go out and market to people and say, hey, you know, where's ShipBob? This is why you should use us. We felt like we had to deliver some sort of value in the sense, in the aspect that we have available to us. And so one of the things we did was, instead of messaging outward about why our value proposition is best, we took the data that we were seeing from working with thousands of e-commerce merchants and made it public. And so we wanted to provide information. People were looking around with a lot of questions and not a lot of answers. And so whatever answers that we could provide to make their lives and their businesses easier and more successful, that became our marketing approach in the early days of COVID. So we published 2 websites. One is trends.shipbob.com, which essentially monitors the different products that are leaving our fulfillment centers. And so it was super interesting because the usual like the early weeks of March and April, you'd see like the catalyst products like cosmetics, health and beauty, wellness, sporting goods equipment would just nosedive to like 0. And other categories such as baby foods would spike like 800%. And so we're actively sharing that information that we have internally with merchants so that they can make better decisions for their business. And taking that one step further, we also published another site called carriers.shipbob.com, which is essentially how are the carriers performing based on the SLAs that they promise, and how are they performing based on how they were performing prior to COVID. And so you'll see this line when you look at the graphs as like, hey, this is what USPS or UPS was doing pre-COVID. Are they at that pre-COVID level, or are they still struggling with COVID and getting packages and hitting SLAs? So we took the approach of providing information instead of pushing information.